Many years ago there was a magnificent ox. One day, when he was taking an afternoon stroll, he attracted the attention of a drably dressed, thoroughly insignificant frog. Staring enviously at the splendid ox, the frog called out to his friends, "Look at the size of this fellow! He cuts a fine figure, but no finer than I could if I tried." With that he started to puff himself up, and quickly swelled to twice his normal size. "Am I now as big as our friend here?" he asked the other frogs, but they replied that he would have to do a great deal better than that. The frog puffed himself up some more, before asking the same question again. "No," said his friends this time, "and you had better stop trying, or you will do yourself an injury." But the frog was so intent on emulating the ox that he went on puffing and puffing and puffing, till he burst. A cock, perched among the branches of a lofty tree, crowed loudly. The shrillness of his voice echoed through the wood, and the well-known note brought a fox, who was prowling in quest of prey, to the spot. The fox, seeing the cock was at a great height, set his wits to work to find some way of bringing him down. He greeted the bird in his gentlest voice, and said, "Have you not heard, cousin, of the proclamation of universal peace and harmony among all kinds of beasts and birds? We are no longer to prey upon and devour one another, but love and friendship are to be the order of the day. Do come down, and we will talk over this great news at our leisure." The cock, who knew that the fox was only up to his old tricks, pretended to be watching something in the distance, and the fox asked him what it was he looked at so earnestly. "Why," said the cock, "I think I see a pack of hounds yonder." "Oh, then," said the fox, "I must be gone." "Why, cousin," said the cock, "pray do not go. I am just coming down. You are surely not afraid of dogs in these peaceable times?" "No, no," said the fox, "but they may not have heard of the proclamation yet." A lion once fell in love with a woodman's daughter, and asked for her hand in marriage. The woodman was not much pleased with the offer, and declined the honor of so dangerous an alliance. When the lion became threatening, the man cunningly pretended to give in, saying, "I am honored, sir, but what great teeth and claws you have! Enough to frighten any girl. If you are to marry my daughter, you must have your teeth drawn and your claws cut." The love-struck lion complied straightway, and then called upon the father to accept him as a son-in-law. But the woodman, no longer afraid of the tamed and disarmed bully, seized a stout cudgel and drove him away. A woodman came into a forest to ask the trees to give him a handle for his axe. It seemed such a modest request that the principal trees at once agreed to it, and it was decided that the plain homely ash should supply what was wanted. No sooner had the woodman got what he needed than he began laying about him on all sides with his axe, felling the noblest trees in the forest. The oak, now seeing the whole matter too late, whispered to the cedar, "We should never have given in to the first request. If we had not sacrificed a humble neighbor, we might have yet stood for ages ourselves."